Hit him with it.
He getting the whole can.
Hit him,
Darnell Smith, our social media manager.
What's that?
Big swole. About to bust through the jacket.
All day, baby.
What's popping on those Twitter streets?
Yes, sir. We're going to start off in the NBA. Nuggets point guard Isaiah Thomas recently returned to the team, but that hasn't stopped him from staying active on social media. IT took to Twitter to call out thirsty fans online, saying, people on social media be so thirsty to get a reply, they really be fake hating in hopes for somebody to reply to them. That's crazy and sad at the same time, LOL. Whitlock, is this your biggest beef with social media?
Yes, it is. And this is one of the great tweets ever by Isaiah. And I'm going to put a name on it because, again, I have this kind of fake hate. Stan Barrett over at ESPN.
Ooh, dropping names.
Constantly tweeting at me. And it's like he thinks I think, or he thinks he hates me, but clearly he's hanging on every word. He loves me. It's not remotely hate. It's this kind of fake hate.
What level of smoke?
No. That's smoke detection right there.
Man,
That's level 4.
And you put me in a position because Stan's my man too, and I love you too. But guess what? We're going to have lunch one day. We're going to settle that. You know what I'm saying?
you gonna coordinate it?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
My son, I'm just saying, every time he tweets, I swear, I promise you, what I think is like, he's not real happy with what he's doing. He would like to be right here. He'd like to be at the cookout.
You know what? We got to do that, yeah.
But he ain't there.
Yeah. I'm settling this beef between you and
I don't have a beef. He wants to
Wait.
Give me level 5. Damn.
Hey.
Put the names on it too.
Man.
Okay. All right, let me get back on subject, I guess. Whew. I didn't know it was like that.
Man.
Look, my biggest beef is not this, because it's all fake. I mean, nobody really about what they saying on the internet. And I know the cliche, none of us is as smart as all of us, so everyone deserves a right to be on the internet. But damn, the back of the class is talking a lot. I mean, damn, they're so ignorant that I'm just like, whew. I go on there because there's some good stuff to learn. I love wisdom of the crowd. I like to gain knowledge from a lot of people. But you got to sift through so much junk, man. That's just my issue. Fake hate on
It is. It is, man. It's a shame, too, because people will come at me sometimes with some stuff. I'm just sitting there. I won't say that, but sometimes I got to get my get back. At sometimes, but it's a voice that's given to people that really don't have a voice.
Right.
And they say some stuff sometimes, and I just sit there. But that's just where we're at.
Yeah. And now you know why they don't have a voice. No,
Big time.
Let me stop.
Big time. I'm going to leave it there.
Dang.
Now what's next?
Yeah, moving to a crazy ending in college basketball last night, where Georgia and Mississippi State were tied at 67 when Georgia was called for a foul with a half a second left. Mississippi State's Quindary Weatherspoon then missed a free throw when someone from the crowd threw a stuffed animal on the court. Tom Crean tried to calm down the fans, but Georgia was assessed a technical. Weatherspoon made the first free throw and intentionally missed the second, and Mississippi State got the win. I'm gonna pass this straight to our college basketball expert, Jim. Do you like this rule?
Antiquated.
Okay.
I think you should get rid of it. I do. Get him out of here. I do. I think it's an antiquated rule. I mean, you know what I mean? The home team shouldn't be penalized for a knucklehead.
Right.
They can't control a knucklehead. Right. So they shouldn't be penalized. And that one is at a critical point because they're already at the free throw line. Yeah. So he needs to be penalized for being a knucklehead right now with that.
Right. Heck no, I ain't got nothing to say about this rule. We already know it's dusty and old.
Wait, what?
Dusty and old? Dusty and disgusted. Get out of here.
Yeah, I have no idea. If I was the refs, I would have ignored it. Look, let's say you're a visiting fan on the road.
I'm gonna throw a person.
You can just do that exactly at a
and I'm
critical
capable
time.
of doing that.
Right, now that I know.
Now you know, right?
All right, what's next?
All right, so yesterday on The Herd, Colin dropped a bombshell regarding the New York Giants QB position. Take a listen.
And the Giants need a quarterback. And there's nobody in the draft they love. So just remember this. A lot of things add up. Last year of Russell's contract, his wife would prefer New York. Seattle is not an entertainment mecca. Okay? New York the Giants need a star quarterback to replace Eli.
Are pretty well connected. So, Marcellus, do you think Wilson is unhappy in Seattle?
Unhappy, no. Optimized, no as well. I think there's more in terms of the portfolio of Russell Wilson that can be displayed in New York versus Seattle. We already know the marketing opportunities. It can help his wife out in terms of her entertainment products. Everything just gets bigger in New York. That said, this wouldn't land well with the fan base, man. They totally transferred the Legion of Boom to Russell Wilson. And they're a playoff team with Russell Wilson right now. You get rid of Russell Wilson, then people are going to say, why'd you get rid of the Legion of Boom? If we transfer those two, it'll be a bad look.
I do think, if there's any truth to this, Russell Wilson's unhappy in Seattle, I believe. And again, it's not saying, I'm saying if there's truth to this deal that he could end up with the Giants, and he could be unhappy because even with the leaving of the Legion of Boom, they still have never given him an offensive line. They certainly haven't given him a creative offense. They run, a Bo Schembechler, 3 yards in a cloud of dust offense. Yep. Maybe he's unhappy.
Yeah, maybe he's unhappy. And I think I'm going to go 2 things. Happy wife, happy life. It may be something in there. But to your point, and I love football, but the last 2 or 3 years, all I see is Russell scrambling around because he doesn't have the help. He doesn't have the support. So as a player, and you know this, at some point, like, man, listen, man, I'm tired of trying to run from these 265, 70-pound, linemen, but also linebackers giving me the work. I need help, and right now, Seattle's not giving me that.
Yeah, but I played in a small market with a Hall of Famer who used to every day talk about all the lost opportunities he had because he was in a small market. And he used to always, but he wasn't unhappy playing there, but he was like, I'd be happier if I was somewhere else to take advantage.
But something else come with going to that market, too. Are you built for the New York market?
Ciara is. I don't think Russell is.
Happy wife, happy life.
That's true.
All right, it's time for Darnell's question of the day. Darnell, take it over.
It's Darnell.
That's my guy. My guy.
My question of the day.
My guy. My guy.
My question of the day. 285 pounds.
All right.
Yes, sir. So, all right, we all grew up playing sports, obviously, little league, professional, and we know how big of an impact it's been in our lives. If sports wasn't a part of your lives, what do you think you'd be doing today?
Oh, that's easy for me. If no sports, no college for me. And so I would probably be working at my dad's bar, the Masterpiece Lounge. My dad's passed, so I would own it and be running it. That was my favorite place on earth. And so, yeah, I'd be a bartender at the Masterpiece Lounge in Indianapolis, Indiana.
What? Master
38th and Sherman.
Master, what? Say
Masterpiece Lounge.
Oh, I thought you said, Damn, no limit for real. Oh, man, I get that. I would have been a school teacher. And actually, I went to Columbia, sociology degree, psychology minor. I'm a school teacher. If the NFL didn't work out, school teacher. And what's pumped about being a school teacher. I love a fork-in-the-road kid and try to get them to the right place. So I was going to be a school teacher. Give me my $27,000 at Dorsey High. Here I come.
It's a big old teacher, boy.
Yeah, what? Yes, sir. I don't know, man. I might have been deep in them streets, man, right now. I don't know. Growing up in Toledo and Woodstock, it wasn't a lot of options. But honestly, though, I went to a vocational high school, so I studied business.
All right.
Okay, so to me, I've always been interested in business and real estate, do it. I think for me, if it wasn't for sports, I wouldn't have transferred over there. And if I wasn't playing sports, it would have been in that aspect. I always wanted to own, even when I was younger, starting to work. My father had me working when I was in the 8th grade. I worked all the way through high school, had jobs in college. Yeah. Okay, so I always worked. So I had to make my own money. So it would be something entrepreneurial, owning my own business.
Right.
So I can have my own say-so.
Is that legal? I thought y'all couldn't work in college.
We could.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, we could. I sold furniture my junior year.
During the actual school year or in the summer?
No, in the summertime.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to say, NCAA, go get him.
No.
Go get him. He right here.
They're snitching.
That's you snitching, man.
You know it.
Darnell, what would you be doing?
Yeah.
I'll probably just be in a sales role. Like I said, I have a marketing degree, so it would have been something, kind of like Jim said, something business-related. Outside of sports, business has always been something like a passion of mine, just being able to use my personality to sell and make money that way. So
Vacuums, what?
hey, whatever.
This is Darnell.
Little fruities, I sold fruities in Warren Central High School all junior and senior year, pay for my prom. I think I paid a cable bill with
What's a fruity?
it. Fruities, a little You never had a fruity Whitlock?
No, I ain't had a fruity either.
Look, Google
Hour
it.
later or what?
Nah, I know.
We from the now later generation.
Me too, but
Jolly
Google,
Rancher?
It's soft. It's a chewy little fruity piece of
Chewy
candy.
fruity?
You put 20 in the bag, spin it around, sell for $1.
You selling it right now?
I'm making money. I'm telling you. people on the east side know.
All right.
Athletes are making more money than ever before, but is there a downside to their unprecedented wealth? We put on our thinking caps.
Hurts. You get 5 of them, Darnell.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, we all just got new smartphones at Cricket. Hi. Hi.
Hola.
Hi. Okay, bye. Bye.
If Old Spice sweat defense helps keep me feeling dry, how would they know I worked hard? I've got to make stuff harder. There, that's hard.
Lift away itch, flakes, and doubt.